Well, good day everybody, welcome to today's video. Today's video was shit show. I'm going to do some troubleshooting. I'm going to read some codes. We're going to try to look at them, think about them, use the service manual that I got a long time when I first got this truck to determine what it is. Well, let's have a look at this thing. I don't want to give up on it yet. At the same time, I am sick of always fixing it and I never drive it. So this is the one that concerns me. So I really don't want to be doing a timing job on this thing. So right now the cam's in sync, but what happens over time is that the chain stretches, so you get a cam crank difference, and that's when you start getting the camshaft errors. So you can see the desired position and actual position. So I have it communicating with the transmission control module now. I managed to clear all the codes. If I take it for a spin, I'll have to check the security cameras. I think someone siphoned gas because my level's low there. Actually, I didn't even have to go far and I already got engine codes come back. Let's pull over and have a look. So the transmission code comes back up. So this is the freeze frame data. I cleared it and it came right back. So it's the same three codes that all came on instantly. Alright, head to Princess Auto and get some stuff. It's kind of a cool Jeep looking setup. Tarp and some gloves. Those clouds are looking angry. Some good old classic country on the Sirius XM. One thing about the truck I do not like is this shifter right here. I am not used to that at all. I did go to Home Depot. I want to find some oil-based outdoor paint that I could paint the trailer with. But maybe I'm just going to have to go back and grab some Raptor liner from that place tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the bike out tomorrow. But today's just been a shit show all day. Hello, Miss Carmen's. How are you? Are you having a nap? Why do you always want to bite me? What about compassion? Do we get some compassion? Do we? Well, it's just itching you not to attack, isn't it? Ah, there we go. There we go. Yes. Do you think the PCM is fried in the Jeep, Miss Carmen's? Do you? Do you even care? Well, I finally got it figured out. Those clouds are angry behind me. So, what the issue is that using the service manual, because you get the same three codes at the same time. Transmission code, camshaft code, and a torque request from the ABS all at the same time. So you could chase all those codes all at once, but using the service manual and using using Google, I was able to track it down. And the problem is with the PCM. In order to do that, because if you drive it and you turn it off, next time you start it, it's not gonna the value is not going to be there what you need to see. So you could chase this for a while. So I'm going to go back inside the Jeep and I'm going to show you. So I got the laptop and I got my scanner. So you can see right there in the ABS module, allow ESP torque request not set. And according to the service manual, when that happens, the PCM is shot. Then all of a sudden, we're not set. And that's when the dash lights up like a Christmas tree. Alright, now it's time to get the portable pellet grill out that I picked up from Cabela's. Got some boneless chicken thighs. I am going to, I don't know if the term would be grill or smoke or whatever you want to call it now, but the price of beef's just too expensive, so I just find myself eating a lot of chicken, and the pellet grill is doing a wonderful job, man. This thing, got it from Cabela's, has been absolutely amazing. Still been looking at a regular, you know, outside version instead of this portable one, but I just haven't pulled the trigger yet because this one here is doing just as it should. So just about an hour ago when I was outside in the Jeep and I got that condition that was not set, I was bound and determined that the PCM was bad. However, that's not the case. So we got a P0344 code is the camshaft code. And that can also set the condition as well. And the transmission code can also set the condition. So this is why they say it's the dreaded C121 code, because any other code that's related alongside that one can be an issue. So I was already using the factory manual, already determined that condition was set. It could be the PCM, but I could buy the PCM, replace it, and the condition will not be set. So I know from physically running the engine, doesn't sound like a lifter collapsed or anything. I'm gonna have to redo the test, but actually look at the camshaft readings and see if it falls flat on its face, because it is possible that that magnetic reluctor ring can shit the bed over time, which would cause an issue because it comes up as intermittent signal. So it could just be a simple problem in the wiring. So I need to start looking at a whole bunch of things first. So I'm not going to do it tonight, but maybe tomorrow I'll head back out and we'll try to recreate that. Yeah, the old JK may be broken down and I want to get rid of it, but the Cherokee basically has the same engine. It's a 3.2, same design, a lot of the same parts. And it could be a test dummy for that, because the Cherokee will be here long after the JK is gone. This is by far the best vehicle I've ever owned so far. We're gonna have a look at this turd again. Gonna back it up and pop the hood. Gonna inspect the wiring harness. Right now, gonna jump inside, clear the codes. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because I go back to work tomorrow and I just want to chill. I don't want to be fooling around with things that right now I don't really care about. We already know what the codes are, so I'm just gonna clear them. I'm gonna go into the data. Just look at my live data. Exhaust cam crank 18 minus 18. So right down there in the depths of hell is our cam crank sensor. I brought the Tesla borescope out because my old eyes look like they're playing tricks on me. It is hard to tell if that's dirt or if that wire's chaffed up. There's a different view and it looks like, doesn't look like the wires are chafed. I'd have to like physically inspect them, but yeah, in order to get down there, because my Jeep is modified, I'd have to remove the Genesis dual battery system, and then I'd have room to pull that valve cover off, because I do suspect a oil gallery plug first, because I might as well start doing the things that don't cost any money. So I'm going to start it up and do a wiggle test to see if that's going to cause an error or not. Basically, all I'm doing is, if there's a short or something, we'll activate it. I was wiggling the wire, so no trouble code, so I don't think there's a wire short. So I do know the wiggle test didn't do anything, and it happens under load. Look at that nasty blister right there. I don't know what it is. When I was out camping, I don't know if I got into some poison ivy or something, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. I brought the X tool out to do some scanning. There's the one. Let's do some exhaust cleaning. Let's do that first. Engine must be running. Okay, we're gonna run this. Yeah, it's definitely working. You can hear the Jeep rattle and shit. Okay, that one's okay. It's the exhaust failure number 2. Let's do this one. We're gonna do all these. Okay, let's do a cam crank relearn. See, the engine must not be running to perform this function. Okay, let's try this again. Please start engine. Cam crank learn in progress. Still doing its thing, so I'm going to take it for a short drive and see what happens. I drove it around the block and it seemed to kind of fall on its face, so it doesn't seem like it wants to do the relearn. So now I just did a scan and I get those codes. So now I just cleared everything, and it looks like that one there comes back. I'm not going to start it. I'm just going to back out and do an automatic scan again. These codes are now coming up all the time. So now the rabbit hole thickens. Because now the traction control stays on full time. So now I got that code active, but the other ones are suspended. So here we go. Allow ESP torque reset. Not set. Yes, right now I just made it down the block and the Jeep has fallen flat on its face. All right, it's motherfucking beer time. Session Ale by Boiling Ore. All right, cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. So now I'm back to my original thoughts of maybe the PCM is fucked. Because now I have that code basically by itself. And yeah, those two other camshaft codes are coming up, but they're saying suspended. I got to figure out what that even means because I've never heard of a code being suspended. So it's either active or it's not. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyways, cheers, everybody. Maybe I'll hook it up to a different scanner and see what happens, but not tonight. Probably gonna leave it sit for a few weeks. I got a lot of shit on the go. I gotta get the trailer, paint it, and ready to go for a 4-day adventure coming up in 3 weeks. Got a lot of shit coming down the pipe. Still want to head out camping. So probably not going to be looking at the JK again for at least a month. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody. Carmen's. We got one last Easter egg for the viewers to determine what they think it is. For the last 6+ months with the JK, sometimes I drive it, and sometimes it feels got lots of power, and sometimes it feels like it's got nothing. Could that be related to that C121 code with the PCM failing? What do you think? Or you're just interested in biting me? I know. Compassion. Compassion, Carmen's. Compassion.